Welcome back, Roguelike fans, to OAngband 1.1U. I need to really quickly make sure this is still the right settings for the game. I was playing something else and I adjusted my settings, and I think and hope I backed up the settings. Not in terms of the game, sorry, for the recording of the game. Let's open Halvor D. I just need to make sure it's not like, putting shit off the screen in that. Let me look at my... That looks about right. Matter of fact, I could get more space out of that. Did I? I'm sorry, I'm just going to move shit for a second. Don't mind me. I mean, allegedly, that should be fine, right? Allegedly. And now we're going to go back in and... Alright, well, whatever. Let's do options, graphics, triple tile mode. Hey, there I am. Alright, ostensibly this is working right. If it's not, I apologize. All these videos are slightly different sizes because I keep fucking everything up. Now, where the hell were we? What were we doing? Did we sell everything? Let's just check our inventory. We got some basic scrolls and shit. When we get down to level 5, dungeon level 5, which we're, approaching, assuming we survive that long. Let's drop G, by the way. Drop G. We don't need wooden torches, 0 light. When we get down to dungeon level 5, we are going to need to pick up at least, oh, son of a bitch. Something I'm also noting because I'm a silly man, maybe not. We are going to need to pick up fucking Words of Recall, which allows us to teleport back to town and back down to the dungeon, but not yet. We do have a wooden, a wicker shield on our arm, and we're using a battle axe. Now, in my own vision, a battle axe is a two-handed weapon, and I know that one of the alleged improvements. Yes, let's go down at least to the second level. What a boring place. We want to get down to level 4 if we can, as fast as possible. Let's find the first one. Dungeon level 2. We want to get down to dungeon level 4. I stepped on a trap. You fall into a pit. All right. We took some damage, but it wasn't like terrible damage. Oh fuck! You remain stuck in the pit. Nice. I added that to OAngband Caverns recently, that you get stuck in the pits like that. All right. Should we try to... Well, let's rest. Let's rest and let's try to disarm it. Here, we disarmed it. We got some experience for that. Son of a bitch. What the fuck was I even saying? I apologize. I've kind of forgotten what I was talking about. Did it not save my basic settings? It did. Obviously, we're scrolling at the center, so it must have. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. In my brain, a battle axe is a two-handed weapon, and one of the things I believe it said in the hey, here's what's new in OAngband as opposed to Angband settings is two-handed weapons that function as two-handed weapons. Because in Angband, you can use a two-handed sword and a shield at the same time. It doesn't matter. But here we are using a shield and a battle axe, as far as I can tell, using both at once, which either implies the battle axe in this game is not a two-handed weapon, maybe it's just a heavy one-handed weapon, or it implies that particular function in the game is not actually implemented, that you can't, that it doesn't care if you're using a two-handed weapon and a shield. I'm not sure which of those two things is true. Where the fuck am I going? I have not found a way off of here. Search, 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 search. Search, 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 search. Likewise. Nothing in here. I must have missed something. Hey, is it Shift W for where? No, Shift L for Shift L to pan the map sector around. Let's go. We missed a place up there. In Moria, it was Shift W for where, at least in the commands that I was using. And this is Shift L. Die, giant green frog. Really, nothing. Oh, so there's no secret door there, but okay. Green worm mass. What do we know about them? Nothing is known about its attack because I've always killed them from a distance because I kind of fear them. I don't think I need to fear them much, but let's find out at least what it does, or let's just walk up and kill it, one of the two. This is a clear, icky thing. Not a problem. Because of our infravision, we can always see it. Without that, we'd have some problems seeing it. Here's a way down. Let's take a way down to dungeon level 3. What a boring place. Let's look for a staircase down to dungeon level 4. We'll take that as soon as it comes up. Here we go. Let's kill this guy first. Then let's go. Let's actually rest first. Okay, the deepest we've gone yet. Dungeon level 4. I admit, in OAngband, I am... No, it's not continue down to second level. I am genuinely frightened of what's going to appear here. A novice paladin. They probably have some sort of spells. I mean, paladin characters do. Let's have him come up to us and kill him. We hit him, we miss him, we extra attack him, we kill him. Money. I'm liking that. Only 13 copper, though. Scroll of Identify. You know what? We do have things to identify. Let's use it right now. We scroll that. Identify. Let's look at our equipment. And press asterisk. The wicker shield, the hard leather cap, or the set of leather glove. Oh, no, not that. Let's find out what's going on with our cap, because we can get a better cap in general if we need it. Oh, 2 plus 4, so that's good. It's better than an iron helm, which would be just 5 plus 0, so I guess we're not buying a new hat anytime soon. What is this guy? Novice Ranger. Again, presumably some spells. You can see a spell point bar. That's what that is. The top bar is their health. The bottom bar is their spell point bar. This guy can cast spells for sure. I miss him. I miss him. He hits me. He hits me. Okay, good. We're taking him down now. All right, we got him. Take his money. Rest. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Shift T, north. Make sure we are using our fucking battle axe. Yep. What is that, dude? That is a blue jelly. Let us not approach it. I don't know what it does. If I remember correctly from Moria, we're getting near the east end of the screen, by the way, map. If I remember correctly from Moria, they are... God, I wish it would just default to something. Or allow me the option to default to something. In terms of ammo. If I remember correctly from Moria, they can freeze you. They're like cold. So let's not approach it right now. We don't have to. It's stationary. It can't move, so we might as well stand back and peg it. Cave lizard. Another identify scroll. Excellent. Let's read it and find out what our wicker shield is. +2 is 2 plus 1, so it gives us 3 armor class. If so our actual armor class is 41, not what we thought it was. I mean there are better shields than that. We'll probably upgrade to a better shield sooner or later, but for now it's nice to have on hand. At least it's light. In terms of what are you, a plague guy or a giant white rat? Okay, we want to get him before he multiplies. He's not white. Obviously, they had to make a concession. They're using the same graphic for that as they were for white mice. So they made it white. Perhaps it would have been confusing, but they could have made it like an eggshell white or something. Definitely didn't look white, did it? Not finding much by way of treasure. The treasure's been a little disappointing so far in terms of amount of money we're finding in walls and stuff. I mean, it's only dungeon level 4, but dungeon level 4 feels, well, I think it's only 4% of the way to our goal is where we are right now. We have a long way to go. Assuming we can survive even this level, let alone any others. I'm going to press Control F. Yeah, it looks like any other level. Okay, there was nothing special about this place that I can tell. Floating eye is dead. I didn't notice that there was any indicator on Lotho Pimple to say he was a hero. There might have been like a little star next to his graphic or something. I would hope there would be something to show you that at a distance. You don't just charge in thinking, oh, that's a bat, and it's like No, that's like Tony, the fucking killer bat. Or something. Fucking Tony. Bunch of cave spiders. They always travel in packs. If you want to know anything about them, cave spider. A black spider. Not black, it's green. A black spider that moves in fits and starts. You have killed at least 5 of them. It's common, normally found at depths of 100 feet, so it's like easier than it should be for this level. Moves quickly. That's faster than us. We move normal. A kill of this natural creature is worth 1 experience point for an 8th level character. It usually appears in groups. Nothing is known about its attack. Let's not find out anything about its attack. Let's just fire at it. N. I'm going to press period to shoot at the closest one. F, N, period. F, N, period. Let's attack it with our sword, or our axe, pardon me. It bit me. I'm not poisoned, at any rate. Maybe I don't need to... What am I doing? Why say maybe? Why say maybe I don't need to do this? Why not say, hey, these sling stones are a dime a dozen. Let's just fucking shoot and be safe. Like a smart person. This guy's still hanging in his web, blissfully unaware that all his friends are dead. Holy shit, there's a lot of them here. Period. Oh, there's nothing. I can't actually. I don't have a line of sight to any of these now. It must be in a lit room. That's why I can see them. Alright, we're going to have to risk it. I want a frog. Is that a new scroll? I can't tell by the graphic. Is that what that is? Yeah, new scroll. That's good. Always great finding new... Oh, what is this? Smeagol! I know a lot of people say Smeagol. The actual word in the book has an accent aigu over the E. The proper pronunciation, based phonetically on what they've written, should be, to my mind, Smeagol. So you'll hear me call him that. It's not Smeagol. He gets a lot of hits in, but we've hurt him pretty bad already. I think we're going to kill him. We hit him, we miss him, we hit him. He misses us, he hits us. No, pardon me. We hit him, we miss him. He hits us, he misses us, he hits us. He misses us, he hits us, he misses us. We got him. Gollum is dead. Another scroll, we don't know what it is. Icky green potion. Some slime molds in case we get hungry. Another scroll, we don't know what it does. Let's rest, for God's sake. Well, that was our second boss, I guess. Smeagol. He was a lot easier than I expected him to be. Green slime, let's fire. R. Period. You rudely awaken the monster. I'm sorry, that was very rude of me. To kill you. I don't think we have any scrolls of light, so we're going to have to manually walk around this room. At least our lantern shows 2 squares instead of 1. And our infravision will reveal a lot of things, not everything. Not molds, for the most part. Not undead for either the most part or at all. It's just like flaming undead or something. What was that? Some sort of... Oh, that was a cave lizard. Rock lizard, pardon me. That's a rock lizard! What is this? It casts a fearful illusion. You refuse to be frightened. You have a brass lantern with 8 turns of light. I don't really need that. That's a wand, I think. What is this guy? That was the paladin. Novice paladin to cast that. Is it, let's just look at our character. No, let's look at our, pardon me, Shift O. Racial other. I just want to know what the other is. Tell me what that is. You can't be blinded. I thought maybe we couldn't be afraid. That's why that happened. But no, I guess we just resisted it with our saving throw. I'm guessing. We can sell that lantern anyway for now if we don't find something better. That is a yellow mold we know nothing about. A strange, slimy yellow growth on the dungeon floor, which I would obviously start chucking sling bolts at. Ah, yellow growth. Hit it with rocks. What the hell's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Where are you? I might have accidentally unwielded my lantern. Let me check and see if that's true. E. Light source, nothing. What the fuck? That's wield. Oh. Salt water, don't need it. Drop D. Don't need a broken stick. Search, 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 search. Search, 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 search. Oh, on a diagonal, no less. And they're just standard brass lantern. I know there are. Was it OAngband? We found the. Was it OAngband or was it this when I was playing a Maya character? Where I found a lantern. I think it was this. I found a couple of lanterns that were really amazing. One of them was an eternal lantern. Maybe it was OAngband. I can't remember. In which case you already might know this. But one was an eternal lantern, which means it needed no fuel. The other one allowed me to see invisible things. That's the one I ended up using. Maybe that was OAngband. I can't remember. There are powerful magic items. At least there were in standard OAngband, and this one adds some new ones. But then again, it's also based on a later version of OAngband, so it may, in addition to adding new stuff, it may also be missing stuff that would be in the base game now. I don't know. FU. Period. FU. Period. Oh, it's already dead. I was just looking at the letters and being entertained. Silver. Nice. Finally found some better money. A scroll of object detection. I mean, I'm going to read it. Why not? There's gloves. It's not that great of a spell. But I might as well get rid of it, right? Oh, I guess I could have sold it, but it's just going to take up an inventory slot. We're not going to be going back to the surface quite for a little while anyway. I don't want to go back to the surface too soon. Scroll of treasure detection is actually useful because it will show stuff in the walls. Now, true, you can often see stuff in the walls and mine it out, as we have done, but as you've also seen, occasionally there's stuff buried deeper in the walls that you can't see unless you mine towards it. So, scroll of treasure detection would help a little bit with that. Whereas the objects will always be on the floor, which means as long as we're exploring the whole level, we're going to find them all anyway, eventually. It would be useful in certain circumstances. I guess it might also reveal what's called a vault. I think there are certain rooms that can only be reached by tunneling, and usually they contain a lot of treasure and a lot of monsters. So I guess if you see something on the floor and you can't find a way to access it, it either implies a secret door. Yes, I like those. Oh, we gotta quaff something here. Let's drop for a minute. No, this is quaff G. Find out what the clear potion is. You feel less thirsty, you have no more potions of water. I guess they're always that. That's another joke. Clear potion's always water, I think. It's not worth the joke, guys. It's not worth it. To have an extra item in the game that does nothing, and that we can identify on sight. When it says you feel less thirsty, no, there's not thirst in the game. To the best of my knowledge, anyway. There certainly isn't an OAngband. Our lantern's going to go out any second. When it does, we'll refuel it. All right, let's refuel it. Shift F, refill with which flask? Let's see what we got. With C, you fuel your lamp. Okay. I guess I can refuel it out of the other ones too. It looks like I can take the lamp. When it said refuel with which flask, it gave me the option of when I did asterisk to say what can I use, it actually showed. We're at dungeon level 9 now. We can go. Let's eat some slime mold. We can go down deeper. Let's eat B again. Let's eat it all. See if it ever says full to us. All right, we ate all the bees. Freed up an inventory slot. Slime mold does not fill you as much as food, like rations does, so I might as well use it. Free up the slot. Wheel 2. Yeah, when it said, what do you want to with which flask do you wish to refuel your lantern? And I hit asterisk to say, well, which flasks do I have? It also showed the other 2 lanterns we're carrying, which may imply you can siphon fuel from them. That's interesting, if it's true. Something I didn't know. I always like learning things I don't know. We could tunnel through that frickin' thing, but why bother? We can go this way. It's not that far. Oh, a lot of fucking cave spiders here. Let's just wait here. No, they're not coming to us. Again, the AI is just a little bit better than one might anticipate. They might not be poisonous. They don't seem to be poisoning me, and I'm not in any real danger that I can see. I'm not going down that fast. They're dying a lot easier than I am. If something else comes, I'm gonna rest. Oh, maybe not. Now I'm gonna rest. Here, I'm all the way back. I got him too. Is a mace? Iron spikes. Well, we'll take them. They're worth about 1 gold each, so maybe even 2 gold each. That's worth like 18 or 36 gold. They're heavy though. We haven't had any weight problems with our strength so far. Like, we haven't had any problems carrying anything. We're level 9. According to my logic of always stay 4 levels higher than the dungeon level you're going to, we can go down to dungeon level 5. So we will in a second. Actually, I can see some spaces to explore over here. But that's the deepest we're going without words of recall. Until we have those, we are, whoops, not going any deeper than that. There's a little bit to explore over here too. I might as well do it in the interest of being thorough. Oh, no, there's not. Oh, yeah, there is. Fuck. A couple of places. There, that's that. Let's go down a level. Even though we're kind of full on inventory, let's do it anyway. Because we haven't been down long enough to go back to the surface yet. Shift greater than. You enter a maze of down staircases. They continue down. You want to go down another level? No, I do not, sir. Take me one at a time. Thank you very much. The word of recall, when we buy it, will, when we cast it, it'll always bring us to the deepest level we've been on so far. So you want to be careful not to advance too fast. Even if you're just dipping down to a level that's tougher than you should be. The next time you use a word of recall, you're going to be back on that level. Not the same map necessarily, but the same level. So don't progress beyond where you feel comfortable. And for me, I do not feel comfortable, at least in the early game, being any deeper than a dungeon level that is 4 less than my... Oh, something fired at me. Ranger. Novice Ranger. I do not feel comfortable being any deeper than 4 levels less than my character level. Bunch of shit coming in. So large gray snake, maybe? Yeah, they're mildly tough. At least they are in OAngband. They might be very tough in this. No. Oh, it fled. It didn't die. Slow as well, eh? Look like. Let's find out what these things do. It's a weird attitude to take. Like, let's let it hit us in case it can do something special, but rest. What is that? Silver wand. We need that. Well, make room. Let's drink a brown potion. G. You are paralyzed. You have no more potion of sleep. You can move again. Alright, well, at least we learned what that is. We could throw that at a monster to make them fall asleep. In the future, if we have it. What is that? Blue ooze. Get the fuck away from it. Can it move? I think oozes can move. It's blue, and it's oozing. Let's fire V south. Oh, we killed it with 1 hit. Don't have room for that. Let's read a scroll Let's read a scroll titled Fid Booing to free up space to carry more. You detect doors. You detect stairs. You have no more scrolls of door and stair detection. Okay. Got this one. That's a good thing to have, man. I think we can sell it for a decent amount, too. Let's read another scroll. Let's read a scroll of Voman Nigan. Your hands begin to glow. You have no more scrolls of monster confusion. I think the next monster we hit will be confused automatically. I think that's what it does. It might only be if we're fighting unarmed. Not sure. Not a great spell, in my opinion, but whatever. At least in past... You hit the Novice Ranger, your hands stop glowing. The Novice Ranger appears confused. Okay, there you go. You hit the Novice Ranger. He's dead. I mean, I guess it's kind of useful. I'll tell you, I'm missing my paladins. I'm missing the ability to cast light and that kind of thing. I'm hoping we'll find the magic items to compensate for that. But I am really missing the paladin. I didn't want to bore everybody with a freaking 3rd paladin playthrough. I don't know if they're the same in this. In the text files that accompany the game, it mentions that paladins smite with their elemental spells. So maybe paladins are completely different. I don't know. I don't know how they work in this. I love having a sling, though, or a missile weapon. I love that unlike Moria, when if you wanted to carry a bow and stuff, you could only equip one weapon. So you'd have your sword equipped, say. What did that say? One of your rations of food was eaten. Oh, fuck, there's a glutton ghost around here. Invisible guy. It touches you. Oh, we killed it. I attacked east. That is a green glutton ghost, probably. If we look at our inventory, it ate a couple of our rations of food. Those are, I believe, based on Slimer from Ghostbusters. Novice Paladin, we're hurting it. We killed it. We killed it. We found a small sword. This is the weapon that my Maya Ranger started with, or perhaps just a Ranger starts with. A small sword. But we have a battle axe, even if it's magical, that we're going to use it instead of the battle axe. So let's not worry about it right now. Be an amazing lantern. I guess we wouldn't know, would we, about what's my own lantern like now? Let's drop one of these presumably shittier lanterns. N. Pick up this slightly better lantern. I guess we wouldn't know if it's magical. Maybe that was OAngband, because in OAngband, when you picked it up, it told you enchantments on things right off the bat. Unless it had runes or something, I don't know. So maybe we wouldn't know. I don't even know if those, Lantern of True Seeing exists in OAngband. I can't remember if that was this or something else. Copperhead Snake, I bet you that would have poisoned me if it hit me. Let's aim. No, let's fire. V East. Alright, we need to read another scroll so we can pick up that scroll. Let's read I. The air about you becomes charged. Uh-oh, that's Word of Recall. At least we've learned what it is. What's this thing? A Carnation Potion. Carnation Instant Potion. You're gonna love it in an instant. Let's drop this lantern. Let's pick up this potion. Let's pick up our sling bullets. Let's try and get the money. Oh, there's a ring there. Can we get to it before the Word of Recall brings us back? Let's drop this average robe and pick up this ring. Okay, Mother of Pearl ring. Mother of Pearl is a very common swear word I use. I know it's not a swear word, but oh fuck, I want that. Yeah, I'm not going to get it. Alright, well, we learned what a Word of Recall is. Let's go sell some stuff. Sell. An icky green potion, what is that? Slime mold juice. Again, to the best of my knowledge, it functions as food. I forget if it does anything else. How about this carnation potion? Carnation instant potion. You're gonna love it in an instant. Potion of infravision, we really didn't need that. We already have great infravision. Let's sell. H. Potabsry. Oops, that's fine. Use magic mapping, that's useful. How about H? Trap detection, very useful. I'd rather have a rod that does that, but alright, whatever. Oh, that Warhammer is 50% off. We've already got an awesome thing, but interesting too, Warhammers in OAngband, I believe a Warhammer, certainly in Moria, does 3d3 damage. 3 to 9. In this, it does 43. They must have decided the opinion of OAngband was it should do more damage, which I would agree with. So far, I admit I really quite like the opinion OAngband decisions a lot. I don't remember what else we have to sell, but let's start walking around and selling stuff. What is that, a cat? That's a cat, believe it or not. There are some things this tile set does not do flawlessly. That's a unicat. What do we have to sell here? Anything? Iron spikes. All of them. For 18, that's fine. With our shitty charisma, I guess that's all we're going to get. Let us purchase a bit of food. We might buy a magic cloak soon, but not yet. Purchase. When we're done with this shopping spree, we're going to call it quits for the video. Oh, I meant to say, we want to purchase, see here, C, 2 rations of food. I want to keep 5 on me at all times. Okay. I don't know what that F next to rations of food is. It might imply the price is now fixed. Maybe. because we bought something, but it's always fixed because we can't haggle. It might just be a holdover from when you could haggle, or maybe there's an option to haggle if you want to. Do we have anything to sell here? Let's check that first. Yes, an average wicker shield. Let's sell that. For 16, fine. Let's sell average leather gloves. That's fine. Let's check and see what we have on our hands. We have average. Let's put on these better gloves. Wield. A set of leather gloves that are good. We know that. And let's sell the old shitty leather gloves, or standard leather gloves. For 2 gold pieces. That's fine. So we have magic gloves on now. We just don't know how magical they are. That guy is Bill Fernie, I think. If he gets next to us, he just hassles us. Like, I suppose you could probably kill him, but he just starts like babbling about fucking selling you a horse, and he's going to tell the Black Riders on you and shit. I know this from my Maya character. And as far as I can tell, he's not a threat. He's just annoying. He's kind of weird. That's a hell of a magical short or two-handed sword, but we don't want a two-handed sword. We want to stick with our battle axe anyway. We also only have 500 gold, so we can't even come close to buying it. Let us sell. Nothing. Let us sell nothing here. Do we have anything left to sell? Rather than wander store to store. We need to get some scrolls of identify to find out what our gloves do and what the mother of pearl ring does before we put it on. Let's sell the... we can't sell the cursed daggers. Let's drop them. One thing I am liking about this warrior over any other character I've ever played, he seems to identify whether things are cursed or whether they're good more quickly than most characters. Let's drop. Let's drop a potion of speed. We don't need that right now. We will need it eventually. It's because it's awesome. We could probably kill... I've seen it. Bill Fernie sneers at the company you keep. I'm walking alone. I have no company. Bill Fernie offers you a pony for an outrageous sum. Fuck off, Bill Fernie. He's obviously a character from probably Fellowship or something, one of the books, but I don't know who he is. Let us buy. Well, we're going to need some words of recall. So we're going back down to dungeon level 5. That may be all we can afford, to be honest. 2 words of recall. One to get down and one to get back. Maybe we won't buy those yet. We need scrolls of identify, man. I'm sorry. They're 25% off. Let's buy as many of those as we can. G. All of them. Yep. So I guess we're not getting any words of recall. We're going back down manually. But sometimes there's those double stairs. So we should be okay. Let's read a few of these things. Read. A scroll of identify. Identify which item. I want to know the mother of pearl ring. It's a ring of feather falling. It's not that great. But it's better than nothing. Let's wear it. That will, if we fall in a pit or fall down a trapdoor or something, we'll take less damage. He waits to tell the Black Riders where we've gone. He did it twice. He waited twice. That son of a bitch. Alright, let's read one more scroll. To identify our new gloves. These ones. 1 plus 2. Alright, that's not bad. We still have 80 gold. Shall we... Fuck off, Bill Fernie. Shall we at least see if we can buy a better shield? Which apparently we can still use with our battle axe, surprisingly. There is a small metal shield. We can't afford it. No, we're not going to be able to. Alright, the large leather shield, which actually has better armor class value, but weighs more than the small metal shield. But we still can't afford even that. So I guess we're out of here, guys. Yep. Let's go next to the stairs so we don't forget. That's where we're heading. Who's this guy? An aimless-looking merchant. He had no money. Clear out or break our neck. Alright, whatever. We're gone, guys. That was a lot of fun. I may be back later today to play. I've got other things I got to do on this New Year's Eve day. But, stretch. But, yeah, I'll probably be back at some point. I'm enjoying this. Let's do the usual file save as a precaution. And then file exit. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Talk to you later.